Hello, Lizzie here, and today I'm going to show you how to install a simple zip into a simple pouch. No tabs, nothing complicated, but I am using zips on a roll, which is really useful. So when you look at my fabric, I've got my right sides facing me at the moment, and I've got my zip cut to length. Now, as you can see, it certainly isn't cut to length at all. It's a lot bigger. The reason for that is it gets my slider way out of the way, so I am in no danger of getting that messed up in my stitching. I've also put a staple in each end of my zip on the roll because that stops my slider from coming off. So a really good top tip for you there. So a longer zip and staples on either end, and obviously you're going to cut those off at some point. So to start off with, we need the right side of the lining of the pouch actually facing us, so you can see that's the right side of the zip facing us as well, and just get that lined up beautifully. Your zip slider way out of the way, and then you want the right side of your fabric facing down. So it's the right side of your lining facing up, the right side of your zip facing up, and the right side of your main fabric facing down. And then just use your quilting clips to hold all those layers together. Just make sure everything is lovely and fitting to size, and then just pop it under your machine. Now I've got my zipper foot on, and I suggest you do the same. So let's just get that straightened up, and there we go. So just pop your zipper foot down. It's exactly the same as using any of your other feet, and then you're just going to go along. Now if you've got a foot down, a needle down position, then that's brilliant. Use that, but just make sure that all your layers are sitting beautifully together, and you're just going to use your zipper foot to go along. Your zipper foot will make sure that it doesn't pop over to your zipper teeth. That's how it's been built. And when you come to the end, just cut your threads. So there we are. So that's our zip installed beautifully, and you'll see when I flip this over that that's the right side of my pouch, which is beautiful and neat. Quite a good way away from the zip teeth. There's no chance of the fabric catching in the zip teeth, but we'll top stitch that. And then when we look at the back, the lining is beautifully in place as well. And if you kind of just finger press that, get the warmth of your hand on there, just to get that finger pressed, get all your edges lined up, and you know then that you've got that all parallel to each other. Flip it back over again, make sure that's all in place, and then all we're going to do is pop it under the machine again. We'll start this end. You know what, with that slider out of the way, then you're going to make a really neat job of all your top stitching. So just running along, just make sure all of those layers are beautifully flat. And just take your time. So there we are. So there's the installation of a zip into a simple pouch using zip on a roll, and you can see it hasn't interfered with our stitching at all. And there's the back using a nice plain neutral thread, and on the front we've used black so it matches in with our fabric. Absolutely gorgeous. Now don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, then you'll get all my fabulous tutorials straight to your door.